So much better. Yeah, good. Okay, you stand there a second. Let me go out. Have a rest for 2 minutes. Right. Let me just go over what your issue was, and then what the fix is. Right. So from face on, what you were doing, what we saw you doing. Now, bearing in mind the centre of your shoulders is like your fixed point, right? You want to be able to make your backswing, your downswing, impact, and just after impact, maybe from P7 up to P8, keeping the centre of your shoulders in position. So you're just pivoting around that centre, right? So what we saw, looking at it from face on, was your head was moving to the right, right, and then from down the line what we saw, that the club head kind of whipped underneath the shaft plane, and you got that club head really behind your hands very soon, right? So most guys from there are gonna then come back over the top, right? So what's the fix? The fix is, number one, we need to keep the center of the shoulders in place, right? But we also need to get the club more on plane, not whipping it underneath. So the fix is just moving the left shoulder down a bit more, right? So as you took the club away, your shoulder was getting too high, right? So you're not left tilting enough. That's basically what it is. This is the tilting part. If I just stand up straight, move my left shoulder down, you can see the left shoulder goes down. There's the angle, there's the tilt. But we're bent forward, and then we want that tilt as we're turning, right? You were turning, the shoulders moving too high. That was also moving your head, so you're moving your head over your back foot, and the shoulders moving too high, and you're whipping the club under the plane, right? So now what we're thinking of, we've got this image in our mind, center of the shoulders is a fixed point. We're just moving our left shoulder down a bit more. And I haven't said, now yes, we've got the stick there as reference, but I didn't really say don't go under the stick. You start moving above the stick just by moving the left shoulder down more, right? It just happens. As long as you're squeezing your elbows together, you got a decent grip, you just get there. Just because I move that left shoulder down more, right? So we're just going up to here. Now the second point was moving the hips forward. As you moved over your back foot, when you came down, you stayed over your back foot and swung across it. So now we've got that fixed point and the shoulders down. We're in a good position here with the hands and arms and club. Now we want to start to get into the lead foot more, start to push into the lead foot, get those hips moving more forward, right? And that's sort of where we want to be finishing. That's where we want to practice finishing.